What's up, guys? Appreciate you watching this episode of RSG, man. If you may not know, we have just started our Discord channel, man. If you want to be able to sit down with us, have some conversations, have some banter back and forth, come see us.
We have an active channel where you guys can talk with Justin and I regularly, and we have race predictions.
And occasionally on Sunday, you'll be able to speak to Rod and I personally, and also we'll have guests.
And when we drop any announcements or merch, that'll be the first place you can see it.
And we'll also have some lucky fans be able to ask some questions to our guests. So hit the link in the bio.
Justin Gatlin is the latest in a long line of sprint sensations to emerge from the USA.
Gatlin got a good start. Look at this man coming through now. Gatlin. What a fantastic performance from Gatlin. It's all about Gatlin.
Ultimate goal is to be one of the best sprinters in history.
And what a fantastic performance from Gatlin, and look at the time.
It's the American leading the Jamaican at the moment.
He knows he is the world champion.
Justin Gatlin is the world champion here in London.
What's going on? What's going on, fans? We back in here, man. Getting ready for the next edition of the Ready, Set, Go show. We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Already 200 plus people in the audience, man. And you know who it is over here, man. It's my boy, the Green. All right, and they in the building. Right, who we got with us today? The same person we always got, who y'all all love.
Yeah, the illustrious First Lady of RSG, who will always be our First Lady. We could have other ladies, but she is the first. Miss Dawn Harper-Nelson, welcome to our show, or your show, once again.
Hey, y'all, it's going to be another good one because some good stuff happened today.
Yeah, we had a bunch of news. We had a bunch in championship records going down, and I just want to start with saying, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, let me look right into my camera. I apologize for doubting your abilities. They are far beyond what I ever thought, and congratulations on your win. I just want to say that.
So Sydney, I got your back. You doubted her? Boy, what you doing? Boy,
Listen,
what you doing?
I base most of my picks based on statistics, and this is probably what's going to make her like probably one of the she's already one of the greatest athletes in our sport, but probably will make her one of the greatest athletes of all time. You
gotta stop saying probably. We passed probably, bro.
Yeah.
She really just came from a whole event. And
yes.
she went into this event without a year and she only ran four races this season, and she broke the American record, annihilated America. There's no probably in there, bro. She will be.
You're right. She will be. Because, like, based on the statistics, she shouldn't have won. She picked an event where the two people who were running that event, their PBs were damn near a second pass, which hers was. So I base my pick based on that. But she has a coach, and you know him as well as I do, and Bobby Kersey. And then she has a talent level from her parents, one of the greatest gene pools that ever gave her what she's got going on. And this is what happens. You know what I mean? But like I said, predictions are just basically like opinions. Everybody have one. What was you guys' thoughts on the race, on the evaluation? Once again, this is one of this is the best 400-meter female race of all time. Last place was 49.97. Put that in perspective. Nobody ran 50 point. 49.97. Everybody ran 49 and faster. Third place was 48.1. Third place. It's crazy. Now you guys go ahead. Gold medalist, go ahead.
Okay.
Which one?
Go
ahead, Di. Go ahead.
So let me see. You seeing Paulina on your screen. So I posted it in my story. I was like, you know what? People have been asking, what is it like to see you watch a race? I knew this was literally going to be gold, and I knew a record was going down. The only thing that made me nervous, you see how wet that track is? I was like, yo, the weather is trying to hate on this world record. I ran that race with her. That's all I got. That's it.
I'm going to say it like this. As soon as I saw that rain, I thought about that movie 300 when they're ready. And then it had me thinking, before the race started, I was like, man, she went 48.90 at Nationals. I was like, oh, they've been tricking us this whole time. She just was loaded at Nationals. She wasn't even race ready at Nationals and still dropped 48.90. This is her being ready right now. This is what Sydney has been preparing for. But what I also loved about that race about Sydney is how she showed human reaction after she crossed the line. This is the first time that we've seen her be in awe of her own greatness. Like usually she sits on the track and looks up at the screen and kind of just huffs and puffs and be like, I did it. You know, this time around, she really shocked herself. So that tells me right there, once she has real confidence and she knows what she can do in this environment, I am so scared to see how far and how deep she can run in this 400 because the world record could be. For the other ladies, I'm so proud of these ladies. They're titans in their event. Paulino didn't give up, didn't let up, and she went 47. And Nasser went out there, ran her race, did a great job. And I know these two ladies, they're not going to be stifled by having someone like Sydney in that space. If anything, it's going to grow them. They know that they can go there. Nasser going to go 47. She's going to be determined, say, oh, y'all ain't going to leave me behind. I'm about to go 47. Nasser and Paulino have battled with Shanae, and then they battled with each other for years. And now you think they're going to back down because Sydney jumping into the boat? They like, no, bring it on. We gonna make it epic. And that's what I love about these three ladies is like they're all for the glory, all for the epic. They don't back down. They don't duck and dodge. Them ladies, before Sydney got in there, they ran against each other as much as the female short hurdlers have run against each other. If there was a 400, they both was in it. They were there. So I love that. It's real, true competition. And I think Sydney ran the race like I thought it was going to be ran. She kind of ran up on Anning. And at that 200 meter mark, she still was kind of like cloaked. So Nasser really couldn't see her and Paulino couldn't see her. And as she started eating up ground through that next 200, she was able to gain momentum. And by that time, they really couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't react to her come off that turn going into the last 100. And as she kind of like, I wouldn't say slowed down going into the finish line, it's just Paulino went to catch her. And she just didn't have enough real estate to catch her and run her down. That's 40. That's 47. 47. That's crazy.
Exactly. I think it really looked like with that slight slowdown that you're saying, I said, ooh, Sydney does have a monkey that jump on her back like the rest of us. It just happened in the last 15 to 20, right? I mean, it was, but when I also the interview that she said in the back, when she was talking about, I trusted my training, but Bobby was like, yo, it's a battle and you got to go get it. Bobby is a master genius at getting in your head. He will get you ready physically, but he knows even if you weren't physically ready, he will have you believing, I can fly today. Maybe I really can. It is, I'm telling you, like what she said, I vividly remember conversations and I was like, yeah, he had her battle ready. She was like, the lightning can hit the track and she's like, it's going to hit them, not me. Like, that's how much you're going to get the job done. So it was dope to see.
Well, I can tell you this. They're definitely going to push the event forward. Paulino, I don't know if any of you guys saw Paulino's interview in the back. It was more favorable or un in favor of her liking Sydney jumping into the event because she didn't run as much as her and Nassar did. She basically made it sound like, well, she only ran 2 or 3 times and I ran all year. I'm still a champion. Get a rematch at Athlos. I'm not sure if Sydney is, but I think I remember seeing that Sydney joined. If she did, we could possibly see a rematch at Athlos.
Ooh, and if so, with Paulino talking like that in the back, the one thing I like about Paulino and Nasser is they the type that's like, yeah, not like each person feels like they own this event. They know they got to work for it, but they're literally like, this is my event. Like Nasser is really like, did I really just run 40? Like she's, it's one of them like, congratulations, I'm not going to be a sore loser. But when she went to the back, she was like, did I really not just go for it? Like, I promise you, in her head, she went to her coach and was like, you ain't had me ready. Like, you don't, like, I don't care if she went 46. She's like, I should have went 46. When you feel like you're supposed to win, whatever they ran, you're like, I was supposed to do that. And that is, like you said, that's what's going to push that sport for sure. Push the event, rather.
Yeah. Nasser, she ain't no slump.
No. I think that Paulino's comment may have been lost in translation. Because at the end of the day, I think when you're in a situation where you are pretty much a shoo-in to win and then someone comes into your event within less than a year and then they go out and do what they do, you're looking for congratulations. You're looking for reinsurance. And I think that was just her trying to reinsure herself that she had a whole season. She had a lot more races than she usually would. And she ended off still running 47 in her last race of this season. So that's giving her that comfort of knowing that she didn't fail She just had a different kind of victory. Not the victory that she wanted, but she still had a victory within itself. And that's what track and field's about, right? There's a lot of people out there who can get third place but still break the national record. That's a victory within itself. You know what I mean? So you got to take it where you can take it. So I think for Paulino, I don't think it was a jab or a diss at Sydney. I think it was more the fact of her mind was blown. Her mind was blown that this is a person that didn't have to have that many races to be able to go out and do what she did. And I had a lot of races and I still did something similar. Let's figure out, let me go back home, work a little bit, and figure out how I don't have to run all these races to be able to do the same thing.
And I think our coach Felix Superman Sanchez will definitely figure it out. Like, what you're saying is 100% true. Paulino can't even be mad at what just happened. Like, Nassar has more of a reason.
Who did you say her coach is?
I think it's Felix Superman Sanchez. I think that's the coach.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing. If
that's a coach, right, Justin?
Stop.
No, I don't think so.
That's not a coach? Okay, well, I'm probably wrong.
That's my dude. I was about to say.
I thought he was. Is he Oregondo's coach?
Yeah. He is
Oh,
Oregondo's.
okay.
Yeah.
He's Oregondo's coach. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And they both from the same place. My bad. That was my bad. I didn't put that out there. But we will find out who's Paulino coach.
Right.
Flowers too. But him or her. Her flowers too, because it could be him or her. But what I'm saying is Paulino, she can't be mad because at the end of the day, if you run the best you've ever ran, there's nothing else you could have gave. You can't be mad at your coach. You can't be mad at anybody, even if you wanted to win, because you went somewhere that you've never been. Now, for Nassar could probably have a little bit because her PB is 48-14. She ran 48-19. So she probably will be like, yeah, I should have went 47 too. But Paulino is not in that boat. Today, sometimes her best will always be the best, but that day, her best was just not enough. Somebody else's best was better than hers, and I think she can't be mad at that.
So her coach name is Yacine Perez Gomez.
There we go. Yacine Perez.
I met him before. So yeah, shouts out to Coach Gomez, man. He's done obviously a hell of a job with Paulino. Not just this meet, but last year, the year before that. I mean, it's progression. She's gotten better and stronger, so I don't think there's any cap that she's gonna like not do and perform better next year. She had a taste of what 47 feels like, and at the end of the day, that's the silver lining in this. We know at the end of the day, we've seen Paulino and Nasser race against each other. Whoever pulls out in front is going to do just enough to get in front of the other one and just go out there and just get the victory. Now they've been pushed to a whole different element, a whole different level, and that's what's going to make this 400 exciting to watch even more.
I think people don't realize what we just saw. What we just saw in this ladies 400. I don't know, Don and Justin, we all were toddlers when the championship record was set 39 years ago. We were toddlers.
Yeah. So that puts in perspective how fast it is and all of the technology that has changed, the advancements, all the things that we've had. And for that record to still stand, what is happening? What is, like, you see a talent like we've never seen, and she still just missed the record. I'm like, I can't comprehend what it was like to see that ran back in the day. I can't comprehend that.
Justin, you see that on the screen? What we shotting?
Right.
What we shotting, Crown?
People got to go to work tomorrow. People got to.
Crown is crazy.
Y'all know, chat. Y'all know I've never backed down from a challenge. I'll go from putting on a Jamaican jersey to a regular 400. I'll take a shot too. Let's do it.
I'll take a shot. We get the 1500.
I get sucked into this. Y'all ain't tell First Lady this. No,
hey, they put that in the chat. That was the chat talking. I don't know. Oh man, but like I said, man, we was definitely graced to see what happened and a blessing to all those ladies who will grace the podium. Now I'll move on to the men's 400. We gonna let Don say this one. Who that is? Who is that?
Keeping that Sheppy.
There we go. I can't say it.
Hey, I got you.
Listen,
as many times. I got you.
This was definitely a good race going out here. I mean, 4x4. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Justin, go first while I process and just remain sad.
What Kenan Sheppy? Kenan Sheppy is.
Hold on, Kenan Sheppy, boy. You better say it right.
It's a big Keb.
Yep. Let me
there you go.
enunciate. Kip Nishepi. All right, cool. Hey, little homie is a real deal, man. Little homie is a real deal. Seriously, man. And he cut. Listen, I don't know that they cookie cutter these Botswana athletes, and they just dip them in swag because that's the same way that Toboho came onto the scene. Just small in stature, but big in attitude, bro. Like, and I love to see that. I love to see that from athletes who are so confident in themselves that they go out there relaxed and able to perform at a high level, even with this kind of pressure. He's never been a champion. He's never been to worlds at this level before, but he operated and acted like a true veteran, knowing that that's my medal to get. That's what I want. And he did that. He did that. I thought, to be honest, bro, going into the finals and looking at the lane selection, I was like, oh, this is about to be a Botswana sweep. They about to show us prelude to what's about to happen in this 4x4. You know what I mean? But Remy Ring, Trinidad, shouts out. He came through big time, and he got that second place from lane 2, and that's very hard to do. I'm proud of Jareen because you remember he transitioned and created a whole other career for himself from going from the 200 into the 400. Just last year, he ran 43.78 for 4th place at the Olympics. Okay. Now he then came back the next year, went 43.75 to grab the silver medal at the World Championships. If that's not progression, I don't know what is. Yeah. He is a true 400-meter runner in my books. He is a guy who is tried and true, and he's here to stay. I love how he got into the 4 was because of his friend who passed away, and he dedicated his 400 year to, you know what I'm saying, to him, who actually owned the national record for Trinidad and Tobago. He felt some type of way because he broke the record in process of doing it for his friend. But then I told him, I was like, bro, your friend will want you to have this.
Yeah.
Because anybody else, you deserve it, bro. And he went out there and kept doing his thing year in, year out, man. So, hey, happy for Jareen, man. He did his thing. All them guys, man. I don't see that as necessarily a changing of the guards, but I just think that it was the year that it's a year of the Botswana. When it comes to the 400, it is the year of the Botswana when it comes to the 400 when at the World Championships. I just want to tap on Ja'Cory Patterson real quick and just say, man, look, to you, bro, you did a hell of a job this year. You start off packing boxes, bro. You start off driving trucks around, and you made it to the World Championships. Don't ever be hard on yourself, dog. Don't ever be hard on yourself, man. You made your dream come true. You're the epitome of what track and field really is. This is a blue-collar sport. You got to make your way. And there's a lot of people out there who don't have contracts and work hard to get one, and you got one, bro. You dropped a 43 all season long through a lot of the adversity. Now, when you come to World Championships, you understand how to navigate through championships now going into the future, right? And don't ever let the moment be bigger than you, my friend, because you're worth every step you take at a championship, and you are bigger than the moment. So shouts out to you, bro. You did a hell of a job this year. Definitely, man. So all them dudes out there, they handle business, man. I wish I could run as fast as they did.
Listen, who you telling? And so I saw the post that Ja'Cory put, and he was like, man, he's like, I'm going to say it for y'all. He's like, I'm damn proud of myself. He was like, all my supporters and this and that. He's like, and he literally kind of said, like, letting you know, Justin, like, I'm not hard on myself. He's like, man, this is the whole year. He's like, it's magical. And what I appreciate is that he's understood, like, dog, you remember where you came from. Like you said, you packed them boxes and it literally got on a plane to go win your first Grand Slam and make some bread. I hope he gets it.
Oh my God.
But y'all know, look, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, man. But y'all know what I'm saying. No, but
what bread?
He worked really, right. Working really, really hard. But then, so now, Kevin and Sheppy, okay? I'm still trying to comprehend how effortlessly he ran the 43.6 in the semis to break the national record. Then to come and you gonna go, what's it, 43.53? Y'all, when I say, and USA all day, we so in trouble only because they get that day of rest. They get some time, and to have 3 in the final. And because typically this is the issue. You have 3, and we like, man, they got 3, but they got that one leg that's whack. So we gonna walk them down. Your one leg is trouble. Like, if it's trouble, like, we in trouble. Like, that's just what that means. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's funny because I didn't think about the world record And somebody did a post and they said, and I was like, oh shoot, you really need like 2 and some change. And they got
Yep.
4. Like, this
Yeah,
is
they got
crazy.
4.
Exactly. Then, so let me talk about this. Lane 2. I'm now for forever telling everybody to shut up about lanes. Jareen, who switched her career, as you said, Justin, and was patient with it. That man was patient, because when he came out, people was like, Jareen, like, what you doing, my friend? Like, what are you, like, we were confused a little bit, because it was like, is it because it's towards the end of your career, you trying to make a change? And then he doubled down and said, nah, because I'm dope. Like, I'm dope in whatever I do. That is crazy, because think about how many people told this man he was tripping. He was crazy. And he had a reason for it, as you said, which I didn't know, which makes it even sweeter. But to do that for a friend, to take his record, and as you said, a friend is like, if anybody's going to get, I want it to be you. He a dope individual, because Jacory was doing an interview at the Grand Slam and he walked by and was like, get that man a contract, get it. I'm like, you already vouching for somebody that ain't got nothing to do with you. You just dope. You're just a dope individual. And I'm like, Ndori over here. Ndori came from the depths of hell. Okay? Everybody got to understand that man was nowhere near in medal contention and fought. He pulled a Quincy on him. You know what I mean? Like, what's like, oh, it's over. And he's like, never mind. Like, that was just dope. It was the dopest comeback to go and get. So, yeah, man, we in trouble. But, I mean, I still believe in us. And so let me tell y'all why I think we okay. Everybody calm down. It's because it sucks we didn't make it to the final, but our dudes was resting up. We was rested up, so we gonna be ready for their 43. That's my logic.
Nah.
No.
Nah, G. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Don, and that's good that you feel that way. And it's not me sizing up the USA or anything like this. They can never be at a deficit with Botswana. They have to lead from the front and stay in the front. They got to get out of traffic quick. They better run that way. If they are in a dogfight with them boys, boy. But like I said, these are just opinions. They're out there to prove me wrong anyway. Sydney did, when Fred did, he did, Noah did. So I can still be proven wrong. But based on the analytics,
I know.
Nah, G.
I'm gonna stay positive over here for us, though. I got it.
The chat saying that them Vernon them split 43 also. Yes, you are correct. But dudes who are running open 43s and the flat who are running 43s, that means these dudes splitting 43 damn near 42.
Exactly.
Listen to me. You cannot be in a dogfight with somebody. Nah, you can't do that. I'm trying to tell you, chat, don't do it.
we can hope that they get too anxious. We get too anxious and they mess the stick up. No, I'm just trying to say. Let me say this though. To be honest, this is where where I am going to mess up. I truly do hope that it's like even sticks, dope sticks, because I want a dogfight. I want a straight slug out, like come to the line. Who's it gonna be? I want Rye and Tobago to get at the same time, and we like, all right, who's it gonna be? I want toe to toe. Everybody shows up. Everybody's healthy. Who hydrated the best? Who mentally can handle this pressure? And to know Botswana has 4 crazy legs. The U.S. is quote unquote down. Can we beat them? I want it. I want it all.
They actually got 5. They might not need Toboho. They actually got 5. Toboho is just one of the most ones that we know. But they got another kid. I can't remember his name right now. They have another dude. He runs like 44.8 or something like that. But there's another guy. There's another guy. There's another guy.
Listen,
she like
put him on there. Give him a shot. Give that man a chance.
We need a smooth 45. Because he had that dust buster. He gonna get a 45 and then we just gonna smooth walk that down.
If they do it, I feel like this is what they do. They don't put the boho last this time. I feel like they put the boho out the hole. They're gonna shoot him out and then let the other 3 carry it, because those dudes are a little bit more seasoned. I feel like that's how they run it this time. They do not put him on last leg. They let him pop it off.
Well, I wonder who's going to start off for us, because whoever starts off for us have to set it off. They gotta set it off. They gotta come through. No 45, nothing. It gotta be 44. You gotta drop 44 out the hole to be able to create some kind of cushion that Vernon and the rest of the team can be able to work with.
That's Mr. Nelson. That's Mr. Nelson. Tell Mr. Nelson I said, what up, man? Come on into the chat, Mr. Nelson. No, Mr. Nelson, come on. That's twin. That's twin. He look just like me. Where twin at? Come on, twin. Come on, twin.
He ran back to the girls. Hey, we got a
Oh,
2-year-old.
man.
She probably got the marker on her face already. He got to get back. He got to get back.
That quick too, right? That quick.
Yes, you know.
This boy's gone already. Soon as he said USA, she was in the bathroom
like,
under the sink. Like, what we doing on here?
Exactly. Oh my God, you ain't lying.
Oh man. Shout out to them guys, man.
But I mean, true.
Hold on, he coming. He coming
in? There he is.
What up, twin? Hey, that's twin right there. Look.
What up, twin?
That's twin right there.
Oh, they family for real, man.
That's twin. That's twin right there.
Y'all look bad. Okay. All right. Look, he ready back. Okay. Hey, I told him. I said Zoe probably got the marker already. Oh man. But yeah. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Sorry, y'all. It's a little family reunion right there. My bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about these 200s, man. These 200s, man. Y'all got to give y'all predictions. We just seen the semifinal go down between the men's and the women's. We want to start off with we're gonna go men's first. We're gonna start off with the men's, man, and how everybody ran their 200s. Man. Noah was very impressive. Noah is showing why he is the world leader. Noah is showing why he is the defending world champion. Noah is basically, he wanted to intimidate these guys by what he just did.
Yeah.
He ran 1951. It's not 1951 by a mistake. He's saying, "Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that might have been a mistake." No one knows what he's doing. Listen, he come off that curve first. He make them dudes look like they're not even running, which is crazy. He looks so comfortable. And his turn and the way, and he's running against like Taboho, and then we have Kenny, who won his heat, which was very, very, very expectant. But I'm gonna tell you, be wrong. He looked good though, but that's just my picks.
I could tell by the way you paused before Kenny, you wasn't putting that man on the podium. I said, "Oh, he doing kung fu sha like that." Let me just say, listen. But I will say I can't fault you for that because he's been a silver, but then also this year he's had a couple of hiccups. Like he said, he was really pissed though about the 100. He said he saw the mistakes he made. He was like, "Man, I'm not gonna make them again." The only thing that kind of rubs me a little wrong, just a little bit. I know he was mad at nationals, but when he said all this, like, "Next time we race, I ain't never losing again to him. I'm not." I was like, chill, bro, chill. Because now you're getting a little too emotional, and I need you to go out and execute. Because he's clearly a talent. Like, he's raw. He's a talent out this world. But I think he's getting a little too caught up in, I want to be that guy. When it's like, when y'all both go to y'all toolboxes, it seems every time he has another tool you didn't know he had. So it's like, I need you to execute whatever Dennis is saying. Like, how about you do that? And then, you know what I'm saying? I want to put him down the last 10. But this all, like, caring about him at the start is messing you up somehow. Because, personally, I'm ready for a Kenny win. But that's on some, like, you go out and you execute. Now, Noah, with this 1951, I am a little bit of that ending. I was not expecting. Like, I was like, you still open. Like, I've studied his technique. And I'm like, why you still going to the back? Like, you getting in the bag right now? Like, look at the jumper. Look at the screen, bro. You, like, everybody does the glance up where they can tell they're ahead. I don't know what that was for. So what I'm nervous is going to sneak up on him because this 100, I'm like, he said in an interview, did he not say, y'all, if the gun goes off in the 100 and I can put my hand in your pocket, it's over. He could put his hand in Keyshane's pocket, and Keyshaine said, anyways. So that caught me off guard. I mean, did he die?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And Noah's my guy. Like, I be putting no, but I literally said, I was like, oh, it's over. I was like, what's this gear that he didn't have? That made me nervous. And so this 1951, I'm just nervous. Like, did you do that unexpectedly, but subconsciously to kind of tell you was ready? Right? Because, we all know sometimes you do need to do a little something to yourself. Like, all right, cool, I'm ready. I'm just scared that takes a little more out of him than he realizes. But this Lavelle dude, boy, who is you? Who is you and where you come from? He is everything you said, Rodney. Like, the curves that he's running, I don't know how. I think I know, I've seen really good curves ran. And I'm like, he almost looked like he's straight up. He's like, I'm just going ahead. He just turned up real quick. And I'm like, so I'm scared of him because I don't know what this man can do. I don't know enough about him. So that's where I'm at. I done broke down. And Tobogo, so a part of me is wondering, did he not run the turn crazy because he thought like, oh, it's not going to be, I am crazy. I know. Was it Bennett? I ain't got no sense in the comments. Sorry, they said Dawn is funny. But so because my thought is did Tobogo maybe like underestimate, like, that they weren't going to get out that hard? And then when they came out the turn, Justin, y'all know, like, you give them that, you got to go into your bag like crazy, and that could be what you need. And he was just like, oh, top two. So that's what my hope is, that this was the eye-opening experience of like, oh, okay, yeah, we at Worlds, like everybody fast again. So that's what I don't know. So my podium is, I'm going to stick with Noah. I'm just going to do it. You're not going to make me do anything else. I'm going with Noah. Man, I'm sticking with, I'm over crossing my arms like y'all making me say something. I am going to go with, oh my God, is it going to be Tobogo? I'm going with Kenny then Tobogo. Boom. That's what I'm going with.
All right. Yeah, stand on it, 10 toes down, girl.
I do. I think I got like 7 of them on it. I ain't got 10. I got 7 toes on it. I can't do it.
Okay. All right. So for me, first of all, we're going to tackle why I feel like Noah went out there and ran 19:51 all the way to the finish line. I feel like he needed to make a statement in his mind personally. I feel like he felt like what happened in the 100 was uncharacteristic of him. Like you said, when you make claims and you tell people and tell public the strategy, what you do, if I'm in your pocket, if I can reach and touch your pocket, you mine basically, right? Yeah. So Keyshawn was like, sew up these pockets. Because he ain't grabbing me.
Hey, that was it. Best line ever, Justin. Just say, that's it.
Yeah. So but my thing is like when you dabble, and he dabbles in mental warfare. Noah does a great job of mental warfare, and he backs it up with athleticism. Now the fact is, he came into this season, if you watch his season after he came back, it was like, it wasn't sharp, fast Noah. It was strong-willed. I'm going to run you. I'm going to race you, Noah. He raced Kenny to the line. He raced Toboho to the line. It wasn't like a clear win. It was like, I'm going to run you to the line kind of thing. And I think that's his tactic when he went into the 100, thinking I can run these guys to the line and still be successful in the 100 meters. It's not going to happen in the 200. I feel like the 19.5 was for him to have a rally cry to say, I'm faster. I'm going to show you I'm faster. And hopefully this scares everybody who is in this competition, because I just ran faster than any of y'all ever ran before. And it was the semis, right? Now, do I feel like it took something out of him? That's a possibility. It's, like he said in his interview, he said, I might be screaming on the table later, but, we'll see what happens.
Right.
Okay, cool. Lavelle. Lavelle. Hey, the boy is different. I just say it like this. His running style, his popping straight up out the blocks, no drive phase. I'm just going to run. I'm just going to eat this curve up. And I'm just going to get on the straightaway and just keep looking at the big screen as I'm running. He has his own style, right? Now we're going to talk about, and he's already ran 19.6 this year, and he's ran 9.82, right? So that tells you right there, he has the foot speed and the capabilities of going stride for stride, or if he gets in a dogfight in this 200, he might be able to pull it off if he gets stride for stride with somebody. I'm going to say Kenny is an enigma to me right now, because maybe it's the pressure of the championship. He looked very good this whole season from the 200 and the 100. I think he had a brain fart in that 100. He looked like old Kenny. Old Kenny had that start. Yes. It wasn't that new Kenny start. It was that old Kenny start. I'm trying to see if he comes to that line with that new Kenny start, he's on that podium. He comes to the line with that old Kenny start, he's going to be jockeying for position, this is my opinion, for third place with Toboho. That's how I see it. Toboho, and I'm only going with 200-meter one-on-one tactics. We all know this. Your coach is always going to tell you, make sure as you come off that turn, you're in first place. You have to be able to establish dominance going off the turn to be able to hold on at least 50 meters to say you're dominant enough to be able to kind of throttle down a little bit or have enough cushion that you don't have to run through the line to hold the position. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Taboho didn't do that. Taboho wouldn't even if you take Lavelle out the equation, Taboho wasn't first off the turn. You know what I mean? So he still was battling to get off that turn. I am a little worried that Taboho isn't as sharp as we want Taboho to be. And I think it may show in this finals. So for my prediction, I'm gonna have to go a little bit opposite of y'all, man. I'm gonna say Noah took a little bit of his edge off, and he's gonna get the silver. I'm gonna say that.
What you say?
I'm gonna say that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
I'm gonna say that Taboho and Kenny are gonna be fighting for third place, and I'm gonna say that Lavelle is going to be.
Lavelle is winning.
I'm gonna say Lavelle can win this. And I'm gonna say this also the fact of this whole damn championship itself has been upside down and turned upside down by these young bucks. These young bucks from the 100 all the way through the 400 have turned this whole world championship upside down. So I'm gonna go with the trend right now. I'm gonna say Lavelle is going to be the spoiler. I'm sorry.
Y'all ain't invite me for this. No.
Listen. I could say I get why Justin would say that. Let me tell you this. Just a little bit on Brian Lavelle.
Y'all earlier, I just feel right now. I feel like y'all jumping me. Just so
I got Noah winning though. I didn't have him in the 100, but I have him in the 200. Listen, I told people that Brian Lavelle was going to be a problem. He is the first dual athlete from Jamaica who are dropping times like Blake and Bo. This, if Jamaica ain't don't know this, if Oblique and Keishane don't know, this boy coming. And he coming not just to shake up John Rock, he gonna come up to shake up the sport. They better pay attention. That boy is super talented. That boy ran 19.6 and 9.8, and he don't run as many hundreds like that boy. He is going to be a certified problem. And my last thing to Jamaica, I get he ain't come to relay practice, but if y'all see that boy running that turn, boy, that's your best host for a 4x1 goal, boy. You better figure it out. Put that boy on the 4x1 Figure it out.
Y'all better give that young man some special privileges or something, because he needs to be on that third lane. I'm just telling y'all right now. Telling y'all right now, he needs to be on that third lane.
You leave that boy on. You leave that boy off that 4x1. That boy, listen, y'all better figure it out. Figure it out.
You heard me. I said, listen to Justin. He know about the 4x1. Stop playing.
I tried to tell you, boy. Figure it out, boy. Trust me.
I slept on it. I thought about it. I was like, man. I was like, what was the real reason Noah went out there and ran so fast and all the way through the line? I couldn't find an answer. Why he did it that way. I don't know why, but I feel like it was a tactic of some sort. And I don't know if it's going to come back and bite him in the finals. That's just my thought. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah. Because you know what, for me, because when we hear him talk about the 200, which is his wife, because he says it all the time, he knows everything he's doing in his 200. So for him to be like, oh, I stupidly ran. I'm like, yes, you agree that, that was unnecessary, but you knew you were running it. He knows his turn. He says, like, think about it. He talks about, oh, I was with them and I needed to do this and I needed to do. Like, he knows everything. So it's like, when you cross the line, you knew, like, I was rolling. So when you hit the 100 mark, you knew that you, like, still had your foot down on that gas. So I'm just like, okay, Noah, know what you're doing. What I'm going to trust in is that ending that he has that ruins so many people's dreams. Y'all know how they have it sold up and he just be like, nope. So that's what I'm hoping is still in that bag. But to be honest, because I love a good competition, like low key, I'm up for a Lavelle upset. I'm saying to get up in that podium. I would love to be screaming at my TV and almost break it because I throw something at it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, this is true. Listen,
it's gonna be a race. I tell you that one. Regardless, it ain't. I don't think anybody's gonna run away with it. It's gonna be a race.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I think we all gonna be texting each other in the morning when we watching it.
Listen,
I'm waiting for Dawn to drop her IG post though, like she did today.
Oh yeah, right. That's how I catch up. That's how I catch up.
No, Sydney, bring it on.
Oh man, women's 200. Man, listen, Justin, you have Melissa to pull off the gold. Now, if anybody don't understand, if America goes out and Melissa She already won the gold. If she wins the gold here, and the USA happen to win the gold medal in the 4x1, Melissa will be the second person ever in history to pull off the triple gold. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, the GOAT of our sprints, being the first. Melissa looked amazing. Like, when I say amazing, she's been nothing short of amazing this season. I mean, listen, on the podium because of Juju, but now because Juju is gone, she is now moved to my number 1. My number 2 is I am going to give who was my number 3. Shericka, I feel, would be number 2. And I feel like my number 3 will be our very own Anavia Battle, RSG's watch. She is going to pull up on into the bronze medal. But I actually think that she could leapfrog Shericka if she's sleeping too. Because this girl ran 22-1 out of lane 2 to make the team. So and she runs an amazing curve also. So and she has the leading time going into the finals this tomorrow because she ran 22-0. But that is definitely my podium. I like the way Shericka ran. She ran a very experienced 200. She had the little puff ball. That means she mean business. She don't got no weave in. And she got that little...
That's true.
I mean, she ain't coming to play. She's not coming to
crazy.
play with y'all, boy. She got the little... I'm trying to tell you. But but that's how I see it. I just think that this is just Melissa's time. And ain't too much people that are going to stop out there.
How you feel, Justin? Let me hear what you say.
I actually agree with Rodney on this one. I think that Melissa's just on another level right now. I mean, obviously her going out there and running 10.6, and then obviously seeing her run these 200s, that speed endurance crosses over. I don't see anybody at that level that she's at when it comes to that speed. I see Shericka at the second place mark. She has progressed very well through this. They go that puff ball. She has progressed very well through this championship to go out there, and she didn't even I think she ran maybe 10.9 before this championship. The doors off in the prelims to run 22.0 when she really didn't have to, but I just felt like that was just her nerves getting her out there. But then she doubled down and ran 22.0 in the semis. So we know that she's in 22.0 shape. Now it's about just making sure that she's rested and her mind is right. And when that gun goes off, she gives it all she has. And she made threaten to get a silver the way she's been running consistently. So I think those are the top 3 right there for sure.
Let me give my correction. I am sorry. My correction, Shericka had the fastest qualifying time at 21.98. I am sorry. The chat just corrected me. That's what the chat's for. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. That was Cher. Cher corrected me, and I'm not one who was afraid of correction. So thank you. Thank you.
So
listen, like you said, when she put that puff on, she activated though. That's
crazy.
That's OG Shericka, right? That's OG Shericka.
OG Shericka. She said, "I'm real lightweight out here. I'm about to roll everybody." Like she said, "Ain't nothing holding me back." I think this is going to be the first time that we will all agree on something, which is crazy. I think my 1, 2, 3 is what you guys said. The only nervousness that I have is like Shericka at the very end when Hunt was trying to, like, was it you slowing down for real? Like, were you really slowing down? That was my only, like, oh my goodness, was it her slowing down? But I do think that it's going to be Melissa, unless I don't understand what could happen where she would not win. She just looks, as one person said, she was floating. She was cruising down. It is the way that she powers away. And then I'm excited to see what the clock is going to say, because she's never been in this type of shape with this type of confidence to run a masterful 200. And so I can't wait to see what the clock will read, really, when it comes to that. But then Anavia. So I want to talk about her and the way she battled Ty Lue. Ty Lue is Ty Lue. People don't run up. You don't run up on Ty Lue and think you're going to make no, you know what I mean? No noise. And she said, it's blood in the water. And I understand and I respect you and I thank you and all that. But get back. And I loved it because it just shows she's here to win. Like, she's here to compete. And that's when I said, oh, you on the podium. Oh, Anavia Battle's here to battle. Like, Battle's, first of all, that her last name needs to be, somehow they need to coin phrase that as some, like, anytime you mention her name, it needs to be the battle. But yeah, so for me, I think that's it. I do feel like it could come down to Shericka and Anavia if Shericka fades a tad bit. I think Shericka's 100 speed is going to do her favors when it comes to Anavia in that first 100. And that's when Anavia will have to battle back. But I think we on the same page.
I can tell you what though, if they leave that little third place podium crack for that little Brittany Brown, boy, she gonna crack them.
Because
They
she
better
does have
not
a
go from the
close.
door. She gonna crack them,
Yeah.
boy. Don't leave it open for Brat. She gonna come get you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
That's
I
true.
was like, I wanted to see her look a little better, which I understood. You know, I mean, she had an interesting year with the surgery that she had before. You know what I mean? This whole year was about healing, coming back, trusting her body again. You know what I mean? Knowing who she is in this sport and being okay with all that it comes with. And for her to like have the season that she had, she got what, fifth at nationals, fourth because Mackenzie Long got fifth, and that's how she came. But yeah, I'm just like I wanted her to look a little better in the rounds, but I wasn't surprised. So
Yeah,
that's
I think the two dark horses are definitely going to be Brittany and Amy Hunt. Like,
yeah,
low key, Amy Hunt,
Low
what she
key,
did
low
in that
key.
200 semi, she actually also did it in the 100-meter semis as well. If you look
Did
back at it, she's showing that she ready for the fight. It's a fact of
Okay.
what position she's going to get. I'm very curious to see what the lineup is, like where the lanes are. Yeah, who draws what lane. That's going to, for me, that's going to dictate how the race is
Hold on.
going to unfold.
I can show you right now. Let me
You
pull
got
it
it.
up.
You got it.
I think I got it. Hold on, let me pull it up. What the final gonna look like tomorrow? I'm gonna give it for the men's and the women's. So guys, here we go.
Let's see how fast you are before somebody in the chat pull it up.
Oh, look, really quick.
got-
Somebody said
we
Brittany
got-
didn't make the final.
Oh, she didn't.
That's what
Oh,
somebody said. I know.
They
I'm
got-
thinking the same thing.
They got Taboho in lane 5. They got Noah in 6, Brian Lavelle in 7, Kenny Bernard in 8, Darnell Hughes in 9. So all the main characters are in 5 through 9. And then they got
That's a good setup.
Alexander Orgando in 4, Makaru in 3, and Dembili. I hope I said that right, Lord Jesus. Jesus. And 2. For the women, I'm gonna tell you right now, in lane 2, in lane 1, 242 to the world. I seen she got hurt, man. Shout out to Anthony Strong. I hope it ain't that bad. They had her in lane 1, Mackenzie Long in 2. Brittany did make the final. Whoever said that, they funny. Brittany Brown in lane 3.
Okay.
Kalu in lane 4. Amy Hunt in 5. Melissa Jefferson in 6. Shericka in 7. And Anavia Battle in 8. Dina Asher Smith in 9.
Ooh.
I would
So
Whoever in our chat, yeah, correct yourself. Brittany Brown made it now.
I would have thought they would have gave Anavia because of her round. I thought they would have gave her a interior lane. But hey,
Listen,
you know,
that's a
sometimes you
good-
just need
you know
one
what,
person.
that is a
But
good lane. That's
I
a
was
good
just
lane
about
for
to say,
Navia.
you got
That's a
somebody
lane.
out
Lane
there.
for Navia.
I'm just telling myself, eat her because she in 8. You got somebody in 9. Eat them immediately because them dogs back there, they
They
coming.
coming. They coming, bro.
Coming.
She
and ain't
she
no way
need to
around
run.
that.
She gonna run scared, and her coach and Joel
Yeah.
Brown, he gonna talk her up. He gonna have her ready to go. JB gonna have her ready to go, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Noah
For
Noah
sure.
has a really good lane. I'm lying.
He has a. That's what I was gonna say.
Noah has a
That's
really
a
good
good
lane.
setup.
Noah has a
You
good
get to
lane.
see Lavelle.
Especially having someone who is a direct threat to him like Brian Lavelle right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good lane for
That's a
for
real
Noah.
good lane.
Good lane for
Like,
Noah.
I like that. Because he's gonna know the whole time where he's staying. Like that is somebody like Noah, that's a dangerous thing. Like that's a but Lavelle having him behind that, he might that type of fear can ignite some more like 19-4. You know what I mean? 19-3, because you're just so like, he behind me. You know
The way he's been finishing, man, Noah can't let that dude. He's not rolling that
No.
dude back where he pulled them dudes back and get that far. And that boy, he runs hella curves, bro.
Okay.
Like he runs the curve. He cannot let him put too much space in between them two. And like Justin said, that is the best lane for him, because I feel like what happens is Noah will try to like Pac-Man him, match his cadence, and then try to stretch on him in the straightaway. He will not try to overtake him because he's been watching the way that he finishes. He know he's going to need something that last 50 meters to really shake him off. And I feel like Noah's experience with that will definitely be there. I feel like the final will look something like maybe 1944, 1948, something like that.
So part of the world asked me if I'm gonna change my prediction now since I know the lanes. No, I'm not changing my prediction right now. Why I only say this also for the fact of we still haven't seen Brian Lavelle run all out yet. I don't feel like even his semis he ran all out. Like I feel like he just was like motoring down the track. Look at why are you smoldering with the eyes, Don? Like hold on.
I'm sorry, I am. Listen, I'm listening.
I'm burning over here. She burning a hole through me. I can see it.
I'm like, because to be honest, I think this is the part that really has me in the dark. I truly do not know what type of sprinter runner Lavelle is. So that's why I'm really like, it's really crazy to hear you guys say what type of talent he is. Cause I'm like, I'm really someone that's almost like don't know track. I'm like, he that dope? That's how I feel. I'm like, so
Don,
I'm excited.
The reason why you don't know the reason why you don't know because he only 21. He only 21.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So he ain't been around long. Oh y'all, yeah. Hey, we got to take shots, boy. That thing say 1,500.
What? I'm sorry. I'm like. Hey,
Run, Mr. Nelson. Have Mr. Nelson bring you your shot.
I'm about to text him right now. But this is the thing that's crazy. I saw it. I wrote down. I have 1411, and I was like, okay, we good. Then it got to like 1460 something, and then it shot down to 13. I was like, we good. Where did 15 come from? How dare y'all?
Hey,
15.
our producers better not have bots inside our doggone what's the name running up the numbers.
Hey, it's making y'all look good.
While we get drunk. But I must say that if anybody in that race of the 200, Noah has, like LeBron has court vision, Noah has track vision. Like how you spoke about it earlier, Don, he understands his speed compared to whoever's in front of him and how much time he has and space he has to run someone down. He normally is able to make up that distance. So I think it's going to be a fight. I think it's going to be.
Look, when Noah get on that line and do the little blue cross blue shield like this, I ain't gonna do the tongue thing, but listen, he gonna roll.
Say blue cross blue shield? I'm
about to go get my shot.
I'm about to text one. Oh my god.
I'm about to go get my shot. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay. Well, let me y'all, I'm out here by myself. I'm gonna text my man to bring me my shot. Y'all cool with that? I said the chat will take a shot with you. Oh, everybody gonna take a shot? Okay. So we all gonna be fumbling over our words by the time we get to these other events. Babe, bring me a shot. Just so y'all know. I said it. He's gonna be like, what you mean? Listen, look, Justin, I told them, I said, I just texted my man, babe, bring me a shot. We drinking. I said, he gonna be like, what is happening?
Hey, when they said in the group chat, they said, Justin, ready for the shot? You damn right. I had a long day already.
Right.
I had to do a whole speaking engagement in front of 100 insurance people. So I'm gonna have my shot. I'm gonna have my shot.
I just heard Justin out there making that money. That's what I heard. Y'all heard that, y'all?
I'm trying to do a little song, you know.
Listen, do all that hype in the hundred. Okay.
What's that right there?
I'm laughing at this.
That's the heat sheet.
Hey, how fast Alonzo responded is not okay. Like, y'all, why did he bring it that fast? He gets on my nerves.
Oh, you got to put the fancy glass too. What is that?
Yeah, it is. It's a golf ball.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Everybody won.
Oh, we do. Okay, y'all ready? I can't believe it.
All right.
There we go.
Ready? Hey, to the chat. We appreciate
the chat.
Oh, that was good.
That's not fair. I feel like I took a. Y'all's look like a baby shot.
Great to the goose, baby. Great to the goose.
It's a shot glass.
Right.
You got a thimble over there. That's a little shot glass, boy.
Right.
Boy, this Patron, boy. What you talking about?
Hey, somebody said, look, Alonzo for the win. Y'all funny, DRL. Okay. You right. They said, thanks, boo.
Alonzo, okay. Okay. Hey, but with all that being said, like I said, Great Britain gonna look good too, man. Amy Hunt, Darren Nita, and what's her name? That one?
Yeah.
Coming. They
Billy
coming.
Ashley Smith.
Yeah, they all been in the finals of the doggone 100 and the 200. These people running all over the place. If
Yeah.
America or Jamaica slip up, Great
Slip
Britain
up.
gonna eat their lunch.
You know,
Yes,
I've been a
sir.
fan of Dana Asher Smith for a while. Like, I've been waiting for her to, like, when she won Worlds, like, really come onto the scene where it's like, if she's here, it's a wrap. And she been, like, kind of cool because, she had the coaches change and then she went back. And I just feel like she's the talent that she is, I'm like, she too dope for, like, she made it. And she's not part of the conversation to me. So I'm hoping that,
Yeah,
she at least get in there and get nasty.
yeah. Hopefully, but not with them juggernauts right now, boy.
I
Them
know.
girls,
I know.
look at
It's a
them
bad
girls.
time to be alive.
listen, listen. It is, especially if you are a 400-meter female.
Mm.
If you run the 400-meter for the females, or if you run the 100-meter hurdles, God help you.
So what are you telling yourself? Okay, so I'm asking y'all, what are you telling yourself if you do the 4 women, or if you do the 400 hurdles and you're a woman? What you telling yourself? And you in college. I'm gonna say that you in college. What you telling yourself?
Coach, I need to start running 47.
Yeah. No, you
Yeah,
listen.
that's it.
You
That's what
gotta.
you.
I think with a lot of even pros, even like I've
Mm-hmm.
coached pros and I've coached, but going into the fall, I don't think these people realize how important their fall season is. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of these people, when you listen to Melissa speak, she went into the fall season. They have a video before they started training in the fall of her saying,
Yeah.
I want to be remembered in the sport forever. That mental mindset of her going
Mm.
into the fall, it started there. She
Yeah.
started winning when nobody was around, where there was no crowds, there was no RSGs, there was no nightcap talking about her. She was by
Mm-hmm.
herself,
Mm-hmm.
home alone, her and her husband, baby with the eating right, doing abs a night, probably stretching before she went to bed. All that starts in the off season when you're training. It doesn't ramp up when it's springtime and your coach giving you cues. Your coach will notice that you're doing some different things. They be like, hey, yo, the pace is
Yeah.
13 seconds. You go out there, drop 11 and back to back. He like, oh, this shit different.
Yeah.
Now you're
For
forcing
sure.
your coach to coach up to where your talent level is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what happened with her and her coach.
Yeah.
She started winning in the off season when nobody was paying attention.
True, true. So, Akeem, we talked about it earlier. I just think that USA is going to have to kind of make sure they have cushion. They have to make cushion from that first person who runs out the hole for the 4x4.
Yeah.
Because Botswana, like you said, in capital letters, are hot right now. That combination right there, and even the commentators for the World Athletics, they said right now everyone's waiting with popcorn, trying to see what Botswana is going to run. So it's it's going to be crazy. People are already whispering about world record. So we try to see what's going to happen when it comes to that 4x4. So
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember, y'all saying world record for the men, but Sydney and Company in the Olympics
Thank you.
almost broke the world record. They ran 3:15. Now, this is gonna sound crazy when I say it. If Sydney is running 47 flat in the open,
Thank you.
that means she can split 46 in the, on the fly.
I meant
Lord
to mention that
Jesus.
earlier, so I'm happy you said this because I meant to say that.
Lord Jesus. And we know the USA, that's a gimme medal. Like they could put my 11-year-old daughter on that relay and they're
Uh-huh.
gonna still get gold. They're gonna
Yep.
still get
Straight
gold.
up.
So I think that female world record of 3:15 is on watch also, especially with Sid being in the kind of shape she's in. Lord help them. I don't know I know who's going to be on that 4x4. Who they got a
Alexis.
plethora of people. They got
Yeah.
Alexis, they got Quanera, they
Mm-hmm.
got Quanera Hayes out there. They got who else they
Uh-huh.
got out there? They got Isabel,
Um,
they got
Whitaker,
uh,
yeah. And then the college,
Aaliyah,
what's the collegiate? Uh-huh. Yeah,
that's
Butler.
her name, Aaliyah Butler.
Butler.
They
Yeah.
got they got a lot of people who they
Yeah.
could pick from who run 49 in the flat, who's going to be
Yes.
able to go 48. And then you just had
Mm-hmm.
that X factor like Sydney that's going to give you maybe 313, 314. So we definitely going to see.
yeah. Whew.
I'm with it. I'm with
I'm
it.
with it. I'm with it. Man, Don, our chat loves you so much, man. We're doing our chat like every 2 days. When we come back, man, we are going to ask Don if she is free. She will be joining us for the rest of our episodes if she possibly can. If she can, she'll be with us. If she can't, she won't. But we want to put that it's open for Don always.
Okay. So look, it's funny. Today, when you said, everybody's gonna have their popcorn, I literally was going to show up today and have my popcorn and be like, yo, it was so good. So just so you know, after them 4x4s, I'm about to come back and be like,
Oh man, I love that. I can't wait to see that one for sure.
hey,
I can't wait to
what?
see that one.
Yeah. And the fact that we came in all black is hilarious. Y'all, we did not coordinate this. We just
did not.
great minds think alike.
We do not. And if y'all don't know, they're Eagles fans also. So they, by default, they're Eagles fans. But anyway.
Yes. What he said.
Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Right.
Hey, so what we got on the list? Anything else? What we talking about?
I think that was it for today. Unless you have something else that we could go and talk about.
Let me see. Listen. Hey, no, but I do want to say really quick. We got to talk about this. Just real quick. Warholm said we measuring what, and Rye said I'm black, so you know I got the bigger one.
Lord,
Let the
listen.
people know what was said.
Man,
Ryan
ninjas
didn't want to bring that up. That's why that was. He didn't want to bring that up.
listen, ninjas being ninjas, boy. Listen, that's a ninja move. And ninja
That's
ain't
it.
what I want to say.
Like, yes. I said, oh.
Ninjas. Hey, he basically let Warren know, hey, boy, you don't want to play that game. Keep a track.
Yeah, and what I love about it is somebody was sending me messages and they was like, I'm just so confused. I thought Rye was so nice. I was like, he is, but you got to understand when it's that track mentality, we still nice, but we ruthless. Like, what you talking about? I'm gonna chop you down real quick. Like, let me put you in your place, and then go back to being like, well, hello, how are you? You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, he's still who you think he is, but don't play with him.
Hey, and he reacted to something Warholm said. So don't
Thank you.
take your soundbite and make it sound like Rye out there trying to bully people. That's not what happened. Somebody brought the soundbite of what Warholm said to him, and he just responded. That's all he did. He ain't gonna be bullied now. Let's not play that game.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. So let's also talk. I forgot about the whole Fred thing. We're gonna talk about that. What we talking
Listen,
about?
it's funny because I thought about it and I was like, if they ain't brought it up, because I got notes.
We can't talk. We can't talk about Fred. We're gonna put this out there first. Also, Fred's gonna be on what it is.
Enhance the games. Oh,
he's gonna be on
Nightcap. Oh, that's
on
night. Sorry, I thought you forgot. Sorry.
he go,
News flash.
he gonna be on Nightcap with Shay Shay and Ocho. That girl say $1 million worth of cash.
Hey, it was the way she said it though. It's like she was in class and she knew she had the answer. Enhanced games. Just letting y'all know.
Teacher, me. Oh, teacher, me. Oh, come on, please. I know the answer.
He will be on. Like I said,
Nightcap. Man.
Nightcap.
She done F me up with that.
I did. I'm so sorry. Okay. Here we go. Jordan, you are a guest. Act like a guest.
Yes. But the enhanced games. Fred has definitely joined the enhanced games. And let me just say this about the enhanced games before I let you two go. The enhanced game is just not about taking drugs. Right? Mm-hmm. I know when you hear enhanced, you think it's drugs, and that's what it is. But it's anything that can enhance your performance. So it could be band shoes, it could be band uniforms, it could be stimulants. It doesn't have to be hardcore drugs like that you inject in your system to make you fast. And you have the ability to decline if you want to take the drugs or not. So this is not something where if you sign with them, you have to take drugs. No, you can be a part or not. You can opt in or opt out. So you definitely don't have to be a part of that. Two, I've heard, now this is a rumor, and then I wonder what you guys think. I heard going through some sites, I don't know if these sites are reputable enough. If you do come from our track and field World Athletics, if you come from World Athletics, if you have a profile on World Athletics page, and you go and run in these enhanced games, you can't come back. I don't know how true that is, but they say it's out there, and that's what's happening. So the World Athletics letting you know, and this is allegedly, I don't know if World Athletics is letting you know, make sure I put that allegedly on there. If you leave and go and compete in these games, you are not allowed to come back and run on the regular circuit. I don't know how true that is. It's a rumor right now, but
part of that rumor is the fact of the enhanced games is trying to sue the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly. We gonna say allegedly.
Look, don't get caught up in no mess.
Yeah, ain't gonna get caught up. Ain't no man. Everybody won't keep their house.
Don't want to be subpoenaed. Don't want to be
I
subpoenaed.
was just about to say, all of a sudden, man, ready to go, getting sued.
I said, no, sir. No, sir.
When you drop that
Allegedly.
allegedly, boom, everything's good. Yeah. No, so all I was thinking is Word Athletics let you know, and I would just say it like this, off rip. If you go in there, just understand this is your fate. You are done with this side of track and field. And for me, since they want to, their whole stance is obviously like clean, clean, clean. I understand because just the idea of enhanced games, the first thing that comes to mind for everyone is drugs, right? So I understand their stance on that. And for me, if that is going to be their stance, I just need them to make it clear to everyone. I want it to be so loud and clear because I just don't want anybody to make the decision to go to enhanced games and say, oh, I didn't know I couldn't come back. Then that's a tragedy. So for me, I just need it to be everybody's stance. I just want it to be clear. That's it.
That's why we bring out the information and put it out. So now when we said it, any athlete that didn't hear, we like to bring information and educate our people so they could go and do the research themselves so they know what they're getting into.
So I think that clearly the story is still unfolding. So I think all of us are waiting to hear more information. So most likely we'll hear more information from Fred on Nightcap. I know all of us collectively had conversation with Fred. Fred is a very transparent guy. I just want to chat. Like
too transparent.
he's one of the realest ninjas you gonna know for sure.
Yep.
Right? So, sometimes he'll come out and say, hey man, it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's about the money, feeding my kids. A conversation I had with him was, he was like, you already know he's gonna call me So he'd be like, you know I ain't gotta do none of this stuff with no drugs, man. I'm out here trying to get this money, man. Easy money for me. And he would say that. So I'm not speaking off the record.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking the fact of what he has said and what he will definitely say to public. You know what I mean? So I think that we need to definitely listen to what he's going to say.
Yes.
Right? Because he has way more detail than we know. And we've rooted for Fred for so long. So if Fred has made decisions that have catered to Fred, and maybe we all scratch our head in those situations of what decisions he makes. But let's be entertained at the same time and hear this man out what he got to say.
For sure. The one thing that I will say, and I said it in my post, and I'm very serious with this, there is a sense for me, a part of me that's like low-key jealous that Fred is truly living a life of, I'm going to do what works for me. I could care less about how you think. Now, that can come good or bad because obviously public opinion in some parts of your life, it really pays. To be sponsored in different things, you can't be somebody that's an outlaw and people don't like you, then companies won't want to sponsor you. But I'm saying he is someone that's like, I thought about it. To me, it makes sense. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Like, I just appreciate someone, good or bad, even if I don't like their decision, where he's like, yo, this is what's best for me and my family right now. So this is what I'm doing. And he's thought about all the things that came along with it. I like when a person rolls like that because how many people do we know walk this earth and they just like what they say, they think I should, they think it's like, whoa, think for yourself. Now you deal with the consequences. Please remember that. But I truly appreciate someone that has sat down, thought about it, and was like, yo, this is the way I'm rolling. And it is what it is. I just like that in a person. So
the chat asks what we call real, and they sometimes say we pick and choose who we give grace to. Let me let people understand something. When you have a family, and I think Fred's so private with his family life, and I'm gonna leave Fred's private life, his private life. He is a father first. Any of us who is outside of Dawn, because she's a female, when you understand what being a father is, you make decisions for your family, no matter how it makes you feel, because nobody cares. When you fade to black and you're not famous anymore, you're just daddy. You're not Fred Kerley, the sprinter. You're not the world champion. You're just daddy. That's it. When your daughter asks you for something or your son asks you for something and you can't give it to them, for a man, that is very tough. That is very, very tough. If you can't and Fred is a provider. He prides himself on being a provider and a man of that stature. So at the end of the day, if you're not a father and you're in those comments making those type of comments, you probably don't understand. And like we said, go to the nightcap and see what he has to say before you make these these statements. Like I said, we have a little bit of behind the scenes information. And like I said, that man is a father before he is an athlete. I am a father before I am anything else. My kids will tell you. My daughter tell me she need me today. I would jump off this podcast in the car up to where she at school. My son, same thing. I'm on a flight on my way to him. Am I lying, Justin?
No, you're not lying at all. You're not lying
Father
at all.
first.
I think that we got to also put in perspective of the situation that Fred is in currently, without even let's just exclude the enhanced game news. Fred was already facing a provisional suspension that already toted a 2-year ban that he already has to fight without a true sponsorship that's backing him in any kind of way. Now, we live for track and field. We love track and field. Everyone in the chat loves track and field. We love talking about track and field. But also remember, everybody, when track and field athletes retire, they don't get no pension, no retirement fund. When they leave the sport, you leave whatever's in your pocket. Now, if you leave gracefully or if you're forced out in some way, regardless of the situation, there's not a lot of support on a financial aspect for athletes, no matter how many medals they've won in our sport. So you got to realize that Fred, the athlete, the superstar, the cocky guy that we talk about, compared to Fred, who's the provider for his family, I think that this is the Fred that is trying to provide for his family. Now, a lot of people are going to go against the fact of how he's trying to provide for his family because it's very controversial of what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
But once again, we know Fred. He's controversial. So he's going to be him regardless of the situation. Now, do I think that Fred is to me, the day that we asked Fred to come on our show, he was more than an hour away in New York City during rush hour traffic. This man got into an Uber and navigate his way all the way to Icon Stadium just to sit with us. And then after we were done, he broke bread with us and sat down and ate dinner with us like he was a part of the crew. I always will have, a place in my heart for Fred because he's a good guy in that manner. You know what I mean? But he's the kind of person that's going to follow his own path and have his own beat of his own drum. And you can't change who he is. That's just who Fred is.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what you want. Like, you want to lay your head down. Living, like, it's gonna sound crazy, low key, that mindset, right? Like, yo, I'm good with my decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. So.
Yeah, man. Anything else you guys want us to talk about, or that's it?
I think that's it.
Man,
she got a notepad for real.
I ain't playing with y'all. What y'all thought? Y'all thought, look, I want y'all to see it, so that's why I moved it quick. But yeah. Hey, I'm a writer. I take notes. I am in my career. I did all that. Like, I did a whole post about like how we break down, like how we get to the track. Like, I went backwards from the race time to call room to when I need to be done with the call room, bathroom breaks, sipping on water, like getting on the bus, all the things. Like, I've always been detailed just like that. So even when it comes to my girl's schedule, I'm like, we're waking up at this time, hair will be done at this time. Now, I don't put that on them, but it's just for me to, when I get down.
Listen, chat. One thing I love about Dawn is she takes this serious. Even though she be joking and have a good time, she takes it so serious. We first started off being commentators together for USA Track and Field. What, indoor, right? We was at indoor. We was at indoor. And she was over there. She had her little notes and everything. And she was like, oh, this person did this. They did this through the semis 3 years ago. I'm like, hold on. I'm definitely not prepared for this.
Hey, listen. And y'all want the real? Justin was sitting there. He was like, look, I'm like, so we gonna be real. I'm looking like, where his notes at? Justin was like, hey, but what pissed me off was smooth, as somebody said, smooth as ice. He was like, and he ran really well. And I was like, man, forget him. I was so mad. Because it went so well. It was like, I laughed because I was like, I have my way, he has his. And we both was just like vibing and going. I was like, this smooth. Like, it was really dope. So yeah, it was cool.
She didn't know. Hey, chat. She didn't know I was leaning over there looking at her notes. Like, oh yeah, look at that right there. You're right. You're right.
You're
right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but hey, we love having Dawn on. I think tomorrow. What's tomorrow, y'all? What's the?
We got them.
200 meters final.
Yeah.
Finals is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll find out who the world champions are by the time we jump back on this time tomorrow. We'll be talking about who is the world champion, the 800, The 800 will be tomorrow. I think the semis and everything else. So we'll be able to talk about that.
Oh, we got tomorrow Friday. We got the 400 hurdles finals. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah,
400 meter
400 meter
men
hurdles.
and women, and the
Yeah.
200 men and women. Them the finals, and a triple jump.
Yeah, and a triple jump.
Men.
So we'll be coming back with y'all at the same time tomorrow. We'll have the graphic up on all our IG pages. So
shouts out to Joseph for being up at 3 a.m. rocking with us over there in South Africa, man. Much love. And y'all know what it is, man. Chat, love y'all, man. DRL, Tiff, everybody, Kim Possible, all y'all, man. Y'all,
Greer,
DRL.
Greer's like all of them are like our regulars.
Yeah, I love our regulars, man. Definitely.
Yeah, our regulars,
I ain't see Victor in here tonight, but hey, it's okay, man. So we gonna be at it again tomorrow, and we gonna be right here. Y'all know what time it is, man. And Don, hopefully you will do the honors as well. Will be with us, you know.
Yeah, hopefully, if she can't, they're gonna give it us. They're gonna be like, "Where Don at?"
They're gonna be like, "Y'all boring now."
No, listen. They already said it in the chat. They said Don needs to be a regular. Shoot.
Oh, Lord.
They said, "Oh, Don way better than Tyson," so they already picked their favorite already.
Hey. Tyson had how many views? You say over 100,000?
Man, listen,
hey,
Tyson.
People want to hear what that man had to say.
People want to hear what he had to say. He did over 100K in a day.
Hey,
yeah,
Tyson
man.
is Tyson.
Yeah, so
yeah.
they can say what they say. 100,000 people watched that episode.
Look,
in
I
a
said
day.
when they got, I said, y'all, they got Tyson and Justin together. It's the clash of the. Yes, y'all was gonna watch that. Yes,
man, we had Gucci Man. We had Gucci Man and Jeezy. Gucci Man. Hey,
sure.
I had to do that for the culture. So my next one, who I want to get, and just to let the chat know, what's his name, boy? Johan Blake.
Victor in here. Victor in here, man. Shout out to Victor. I see you now. Go ahead. What'd you say? Shout out Johan. Go ahead.
Victor.
Johan Blake told us he would have been a part of our show maybe a year ago. So that's our next one we will reach out to. If you've been paying attention, our top 5 dead or alive, you've already got all 4 of them except Johan. So we had Justin, we had Bolt, we had Tyson. We have to do a sit down with Tyson, and we had a Safa. So hopefully y'all can send us out to Blake and let him know, hey, we can jump on.
Hey, Tyson said this. Wait, where'd he go? Panton said Tyson said oblique runs like a kid. He said that.
He did say that.
He said that. I don't think he meant like as in like you run like an adolescent.
Because that's what my mind went to. So I'm gonna keep it there because that's hilarious.
That's
funny. Okay.
We hope you guys enjoyed it.
They went off the edge when Tyson said that. They were like, "Oh hell no, no you didn't."
Right.
Yeah, man. We hope you guys enjoyed us. Hopefully you will join us tomorrow. Tell a friend, like, subscribe. For a lot of our viewers, if you don't know if you are subscribed, look at that little button. If it's highlighted in white, press it. That means you're not subscribed. We have a lot of fans that watch and don't know that they're not subscribed. And please tell a friend and everything else. Our Discord, y'all check in with our Discord, but we enjoy you guys being a part of our show. You guys have anything else left before I close this up?
You know me. I just want to say thanks again. Thanks again. Your girl had a good time.
If anybody in the chat want to talk about shots tomorrow again, I'm for it. That's just
it's the weekend. It's the weekend. I'm So thank you guys for joining us, man. But until our time next time on Ready, Set, Go!
What's up, guys? Appreciate you watching this episode of RSG, man. If you may not know, we have just started our Discord channel, man. If you want to be able to sit down with us, have some conversations, have some banter back and forth, come see us.
We have an active channel where you guys can talk with Justin and I regularly, and we have race predictions.
And occasionally on Sunday, you'll be able to speak to Rod and I personally, and also we'll have guests.
And when we drop any announcements or merch, that'll be the first place you can see it.
And we'll also have some lucky fans be able to ask some questions to our guests. So hit the link in the bio.